Hey everybody, it's webisode number 2. Today we're going to be talking about pet peeves. We all have them. Things that just kind of get on our nerves. Some people have strange pet peeves. Some people have perfectly normal pet peeves. But Evelyn and I was talking the other day, and we kind of asked each other, like, what gets on your nerves? What are the things that kind of just
pet
really
peeves for me? When people call my crutches sticks. They're more to me than just sticks. So it's like, you know, if you want to talk to them like they're a person, okay? Like, don't just call them a stick, because they're not a stick.
So here are my pet peeves. Number 1, I absolutely hate touching the shower curtain in the shower. Matter of fact, I don't want my body touching anything else. If I do, then that usually means I have to wash my whole body again.
When you try and scoot my chair in at the table. Now, it's so sweet, romantic, all fine and dandy, and it's not always a guy, you know, it could be the waiter or whatever. They'll pull the chair out, I'll sit in it, but then when they scoot it in, I'm like nowhere near the table. It's like, I'm short, first of all. It's like, scoot me all the way into the table. If you're not going to do it right, don't do it at all, because I can scoot my own self in. So people, take note. If you're going to pull somebody's chair out, you know, scoot their chair in properly. Like, don't have them like super far away from the table. Like, what are we doing here? So I cannot stand that. And it's almost, you know, I feel like, oh, I don't want to do too much because maybe I'll hurt her or something. So it's like, no, scoot me into the table, thank you.
My second pet peeve has to do with my wheelchair. It seems like a lot of people feel like they have to comment on it. Sometimes out of nervousness, sometimes because they just don't know what to say. But they usually ask, number 1, how fast does that thing go? And to be honest with you, I have no idea how fast this thing goes. All I know is that it gets me from point A to point B. The second thing a lot of people say is, hey, can I get a ride? And I'm like, what? No. And it's usually the people who are like bigger. And I don't mean like fat or anything, but they know good and well there's no way that they would be able to hop on the back and for us both to get to our destination safely.
When a guy asks you for your number and you're like, oh, my phone's in the car, but I'll write yours down, and they're like, no, I'll take yours. It's like, no, boo-boo. Evidently, I don't want you to have my number, so that's why I'm going to write yours down and think about calling you. Then they just make it so awkward when they're like, oh, well, put yours in mine. No, just give me your number. Why won't you do that? Okay.
I hate when people say, hey, girl, back that thing up. What? No, I'm good.
When men are old enough to be my grandpa and they're staring at me and I have to reroute so they don't see my backside, like, that is so uncomfortable for me. It's like, first of all, why are you looking at me? Like, and then if you want to say something. Like, don't just be staring. So I have to go all the way around them, you know, just so they don't see my fineness, okay? I just can't stand that. Like, no, not for me, sorry.
Oh, yeah. People say, hey, slow that thing down, I'm gonna give you a ticket.
When the wastebasket in my bathroom, anybody's bathroom, when it's full of paper towels, trash, sanitary napkins, whatever it may be, like, I cannot stand that. Like, I will take toilet paper, a paper towel, and just cover your trash can so I don't have to see none of that while I'm in there, especially if I'm in the shower and it's like close to the shower. I've been like that ever since I was a baby. Like, I couldn't stand when diapers or pull-ups are in the trash, the wastebasket, like whatever, maybe like sanitary napkins. To me, I'm just like, take all that outside. Like, not that I want a little neat wastebasket, but I don't want all that stuff in there. Like, it just does something to me. So I just don't look at it. Like, I act like it's not even there. You guys don't even really, you guys couldn't even imagine how I'd be like every time I get out of my own shower. Like, and mine's, you know, I've rigged mine to where I can't really see inside, but I just still know, like, oh my gosh, it's like napkins in there. So I don't really like that. Do not judge me, guys.
Another pet peeve of mine is toothpaste being left on your mouth. Like, that's disgusting, and I can't stand it. So usually what I do is I like to brush my teeth in the shower so that I can like rinse off my mouth immediately.
Another thing, hair in the shower, hair on the floor, hair touching my wet body, like, oh, I cannot stand that. Like, if I look down and there's hair about to be, you know, going down the shower to the drain and it's by my feet, like, I'll just, like, literally pick my legs up if I can, or just lean somewhere else so that it does not touch me. Like, I just do not like hair at all. And some people can't understand that because we have hair on our head, you know, wherever else, but I just don't like it like that. Oh my gosh, not at all. So, yeah.
Another one of my pet peeves would have to be when you're peeling a banana peel and you touch the banana. I don't like the feeling of your hands afterwards. If you haven't tried it, try it. Take a banana, peel it, feel your fingers. It just feels real, like, dry, like you need lotion. God knows I love older people, but man, I get so many people to come up to me and greet me with a kiss, and I can't stand it. Especially like the older women who have lipstick and they just kind of want to smooch you. That's disgusting. We shouldn't go away from meeting each other with you smiling and your lipstick on my face. That's not.
When guys come up to me and they're like, where your man at? So if I was to just be like, he's over there, or he's in the car, or he's at work, you know, like, what would you say after that? Like, don't worry about where my man is. Ask me or say to me what it is that you want to say to me. Like, what is it that you want to know? Do I have a boyfriend, or can you take me out? Like, don't worry about where my man is, okay? Shoot.
People tend to ask me, wow, you have beautiful eyes, which I don't mind you saying that. But then they're like, what color are they? And I'm like, I have no idea. A lot of people don't know this, but my eyes change colors. So at any given moment, it could be hazel, it can be green, it can be like brown, dark brown, or whatever. So I never really know what color my eyes are. So when people say, what color are your eyes? A lot of times I'm like, I don't know, you tell me. And I often think that I sound like I'm being arrogant or being smart or whatever. And it's really not that. It's just that I just don't know.
I cannot stand when somebody, okay, I'm not OCD, but, you know, I wouldn't say I'm just like a huge OCD or germaphobe, but some things I just, you know, I'm like Monk when it comes to certain things. When people shake my hand, I'm already like, oh my gosh, I hope their hands are clean. Where's my sanitizer? You know, where's my hand sanitizer? Where's my wipes? Like, I'm already feeling some kind of way. So if I have to shake your hand because you're the one, you know, extending it, shake my hand. Like, shake my hand. Do not be like, like, what is that? Like, I could have kept all the germs. We probably just, you know, share it, all that, like, to myself. You the one reached out your hand to me. So if you're gonna do something, I mean, like, shake my hand. Like, and another thing, like, what are you afraid you're gonna hurt me? Like, then do something else. I mean, do that, pound it, do something else. Like, just don't. I cannot stand that. Like, why do people shake your hand like that? Like, can somebody comment below and let me know? I don't know, and I want to know, okay? And to add to that is when somebody gives me a hug. It's like, if you're gonna reach in to hug me from the side or hug me from the front, you know, no, don't suffocate me, but hug me. Like, you're the one extending the hug, because of course, you know, I be holding my crutches. I'm worried about holding my crutches, not really giving a hug. And if you're extending a hug to me, like, hug me. Like, hug me, you know. Don't just barely hug me and your arm is barely on me, or it's just like a little pat. Like, cause I feel like what, I got the cooties, but I got germs. Like, what, are you afraid I might fall? Like, save your hugs and your handshakes if you're not gonna do it right. Like, I hate that. Really bothers me. Like, because like I said, I could have stayed in my own clean bubble, you know, and not have brought anything from you into that if you just was gonna just mess over the hug and the handshake. I'm just saying. When people just swear because you have nice things that you just ball in, it's like, no, boo-boo, I just like to save, or maybe somebody bought me this. Like, I cannot stand when people just, every time they see you, oh, you stay fitted, you be balling, yeah, where the money at, yeah, let's do it, because you know Evelyn got it, and whoop-de-whoop-whoop. No, I don't actually. You know, my bank account is probably like zero, so don't assume just because I like to dress nice or I have nice things. Like, I got kicks from back in middle school. My feet aren't growing, so you know, that don't mean I'm balling just because every time you see me I got a certain pair of shoes on, or because you see me with a certain kind of bag. Maybe somebody gave it to me. Like, just, I mean, I just like to dress nice, and no, I'm not balling, so sorry guys. So here you have it, me and Monique's pet peeves. So ladies and gentlemen, if you're in our circle, our friends, if you meet us one day, please do not do any of these things. No, we will not talk about you, but we will have a laugh. Like, did you see how they hugged me? Straight up. I mean, like, did you see how they was like, woo, let's race, you know, slow that thing down? Like, just don't do it. Or sharing this video so that you can be educated and know some things that may bother us. If you're just a friend of ours, talking to us, pursuing us, whatever it may be. So you heard it here first. Connect with us, view the description box, and like, share, subscribe, thumbs up. Email us for any bookings, as well as any, you know, what you want our next webisode to be about. So thank you guys for watching and for tuning in. We will see you guys next time.
And hopefully those toys will make kids like you.
Hey everybody, this is webisode number 3. Nope, it's webisode number 2.